So we are back from the other day because I didn't stream yesterday. I said I was going to yesterday, and then I remembered, fuck, I can't stream tomorrow. I'm not gonna be home. But yeah. So hello everyone. We're finally back. We're probably not gonna get the Arabian. At least right now, because I think she's still missing from last time. Because if you don't remember last time, she ended up I ended up dying, so I don't think we're gonna find her. I'm very doubtful that she's gonna be spawned back in so soon. At least I don't think she would be. I mean, we could look, but I think that's all just like regular animals. But yes, we're gonna follow these tracks though, just in case, because I'm pretty sure that's the horse's tracks. I don't think she's gonna be here though, so like I'm confused as to why the tracks are still here. You know? Hi Scarlet, how are you, my dear? Yeah, I really don't think the horses are around here. Those are bear tracks, I think. Is that a bear? Wicked. Wait, I do need... Oh no, they're wolves. Okay, yeah. That makes sense, because the wolves last time killed me. Whoops! Oh, fudgesicle, here we go again. Oh, Jesus. Killing my people. Killing my people. Break free from the pup. We're dead again. Whoopsie doopsie. So we're gonna probably leave this. Well, that's a lie. It's because they're probably gonna leave this area, but that's a lie. We might get the bison, and I think one of the what's it called? The gunslingers are in this area? Question mark. Not CowDaddy. Yes, CowDaddy. I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, what am I gonna name my stream tomorrow? Which is very much like me. I'm very much like, okay, what's next? What's tomorrow's stream gonna be? Okay, yeah, I think... Okay, yeah, the bison is over here. So we're probably gonna get the bison, like I said. I think Flacco is around this area. And then we'll eventually come back for the Arabian because, like I said, I think it takes her 3 days to respawn after, like, an incident. I guess that's what we'll call it. Arthur Doobie, one handsome cowboy. Yeah, he's a cow daddy. But yeah, we might as well get the bison while we're up here. I don't think we're gonna have a good time because I only have one gun. So whoops. But I was just so excited for the horse, even though we can't, like I said, we can't get her because I died twice. Well, the second death isn't level 4 bonding, yay. Wicked. Yes, the white horse. I died to wolves. So, I don't think she's gonna be around. Okay, the bison should be in this area. I think I need to go up this way more. Oh wait, what? No, wrong button. Oh, what is this over here? Why is there a corpse right there? If not, sleep for a day and then come back. I don't think you can sleep in the area and she'll come back though, right? Because like, the last I heard, it took 3 days. I don't know though. I don't know if anything's been changed. Okay, yeah, so the bison should be down this way. Even though, like, the area's up further. So, where are you? Or am I gonna struggle with this too? Wouldn't be the first time. Legendary fish location. I wish I had a fishing pole. Yeah, there's nothing around for this bison. That's unfortunate and upsetting. Because I swear it's always by the water. Oh geez, yeah, no, that sucks. The thing that sucks the most, yeah, I'm okay, I'm a little too far. The thing that sucks the most is when you catch her and then, like, wolves automatically spawn. Yeah, I know where the horse is, but I thought I might as well just get the bison while I'm here. Cause I don't think we can get the horse again. We could try. I mean, I'm up for trying, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pretty sure that's my footprints. Redeemed a dad joke. And it even said when I ran into this area that there was a legendary animal in the area. I think it lied to me. It's okay. I think it lied, but it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I'll get on to your dad joke. And a hydrate. And a posture check. Whoa. Wait. Okay, yeah. I wanted to make sure I was in my Discord. I couldn't remember if I made it to my own Discord. Okay. Dad joke. Let's think for a second. What do you call a coupon using vampire? What do you call a coupon using vampire? A sucker for deals. Me. I'm trying to remember where this bison would be. Because obviously I'm in the area, but like... Does the game just hate me? Like, what's... I'm in the area, I don't see any yellow coming up, like... Maybe I need to be further up? But like I said, I don't remember ever being further up, though. Maybe I have to go this way. Yeah, sucker for deals, that's me. I'm very, financially conscious. Like, when you're on a fixed income, you tend to be. And being on that fixed income when they don't take into account that you pay rent and you pay bills, and they're like, no, fuck you, you have to be very conscious with money. Hi, Jumbles. Thank you for the posture check, the Odin treat, which I will put aside for Mr. Odin, because he is not here right now. He was in class yesterday. He did such a good job. I'm so proud of him. For any of you who are wondering about Mr. Odin, he did great yesterday. He had class. We were working on distance and people because Odin tends to get like overly excited. It's like, oh my god, people, be my friend. Like I constantly say he's like the dog from Up. He's like, Doug, I just met you, but I love you, So whenever like somebody comes up to him, we go, hello, my name is Odin. I just met you, but I love you, because I swear to God, that's what goes through his head. Because he's just so happy to be around people. Which is a good thing, but like, he's still young. We're still up. I went way too far. I thought I was going the opposite way. Okay, never mind. I have to go back this way. For those of you that don't know, we're working on having Odin become my service dog, because my other service dog sadly passed away from cancer. So we've been working with Odin since I got him at 8 weeks old, and he is a year old now. We are still working with him. He's a little bit slower on the upkeep, but it is what it is. It's fine. Things just, But he's doing good. He's taking a bit longer to learn everything, but now that he is literally a year old, he's starting to be more conscious of like, oh wait, I'm with my dad. I need to make sure nobody hurts my dad. Like, this was literally something that thank you God. This was something he was focused on a lot yesterday, is because we were towards the front of a store, and we were sitting with him, and he was literally sitting in front of me, like practically in my lap whenever somebody would come near us, like, oh, I gotta take care of my dad. Gotta make sure my dad's okay, It was cute.
Okay. Sure.
Where do you see the fur? Because I do not, sir. Okay, wait, which way? Oh, it's this way. Oh yeah, I see the tracks now. I'm dumb. But yeah, Odin did great at class yesterday. He goes to class with another dog named Finn. Finn is a corgi. Finn is not my favorite dog. He's
Looks a way off.
It's gonna sound awful and rude, but I'm not a fan of Finn's parents. I don't think they really work with Finn that much, and it makes me upset. Because I try to work with Odin as best I can, and as much as I can. So when you're in a class with parents that don't seem to be working with their dog, it's sort of like, what are you doing here? I could just be judgmental. I've been working with dogs my entire life. Odin would be my third service dog.
Where are you?
Because my first service dog was, oh, there's the bison. I see him now. My first service dog was actually murdered. And yes, murdered is a very strong word, but he was murdered. My neighbors poisoned him, sadly. And it took me a long time to get another dog. It took me like 8 years to finally get another dog. And then I got Bailey, who, like I said, sadly passed away from cancer. And, now I have Odin, which I literally got Odin a week after Bailey passed away. Like, that's how upset I was. That I felt I needed a friend. Which, Odin has taken on that role. He is my friend. Like I said, he's starting to learn. It's taking him some time, but he's learning. Poor bison. But yeah, I'm proud of him. He's been doing good. he's taking his time, which is perfectly fine. You know? But yeah, he's doing good. He's very attentive now, especially when it comes to, like, not only my emotions, because I tend to be an emotional person, but so like when it comes to my anxiety and everything. But if, God forbid, if like I'm having an asthma attack or like I start to feel faint, he's right there. Like, he's starting to really pick up now that, oh, my dad really does need me and I should help him. You know? So, did the other one also go down? What do you mean, Scarlet? But, yeah, so, I love Odin. Like I said, I'm proud of him. He's doing a good job. He's getting there. The person that I work with, she actually follows my Twitch account, so if you're watching, hello. I adore you, and I hope you know I adore you. Hi, Odin. Speak of the devil, can you sit? Thank you, my friend. Here's your cookie from Jumpy. Oh, very good boy. The other bison? No, there was only the one. There was only the one bison that I was looking for. Now I'm gonna go see if the horse is back there, though. Oh, it's still another one. You have to sit again. You got a second one. This is from us. There we go. Good boy. Yeah, sorry to like just dump on you guys about my past service animals, but yeah, I had my first service animal, which I'm gonna be honest with you, his name was Blue's Clues, but we called him Blue because we got him when I was 3 years old, so a year after I was officially diagnosed with cerebral palsy, and he was a savior of a dog. He was an Australian Shepherd, and he was one of the best dogs I have ever had. Like I said, one of my neighbors was a dick and poisoned him. He passed away fairly quickly. It wasn't, there wasn't enough time for him to be in pain, which I'm glad about. But, yeah, it took me a long time to finally get another dog. And we got Bailey around same age I got Odin, which is like 8 weeks. I don't think the horse is gonna be around here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to come back eventually. We'll do that. We'll come back like in a couple in-game days. But yeah, it took me a while to get Bailey. Bailey was a border collie. So, as you can see, there's sort of a theme when it comes to, like, the breeds that I tend to get. I tend to get working breeds, herding breeds, usually, because they are the most attentive and, like, driven when it comes to working. And when I first got him, everybody was convinced I couldn't make him a service dog. And, like I said, just a week after he turned 1 year old, he was already certified, and boom, he was my service dog. But, he had cancer. He had cancer, and he beat it. He was cancer-free for a couple months, and, everything was going great, everything was fine, and then for some reason, he just wasn't himself. For a bit, like maybe like a week or so, he wasn't himself. But then all of a sudden, he got this big burst of energy, and he was fine. Until, like, he became very lethargic the next day, and if you know how to check a dog's color, when a dog pales, their gums turn pale, their tongues turn pale. Like, that's how a dog's color changes. And we knew something wasn't right. And this is the only trapper, Jesus Christ. And we brought him to an emergency vet because we could tell it was serious, and we brought him in, and they took him back immediately. And he had cancer. He had cancer that is very hard to detect. Oh jeez, my horse just kicked me. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Am I gonna die? Ah, gee. But yeah, we brought Odin to the emergency clinic, and he had cancer in his, like, spleen. It's a very difficult cancer to detect. And, he just... Sorry to be, like, graphic and, like, sad, but he bled out internally. And literally, they brought him in to the room for us to say goodbye. And I got on the floor and I held him, and he just left, just like that.
How are you, boy?
So it was very quick. The vet said he wasn't in any pain. But yeah. I actually, I got him cremated again, not to be, like, morbid or anything, but I just didn't want to let him go. So, he's right here with me all the time. And then, like I said, it took me 8 years to get Bailey after my first service dog, and it took me a week. It took me a week to get Odin after Bailey. Because Bailey wasn't just my dog, he was the family dog, he was everybody's best friend. So, Odin is technically my dad's dog, along with me. So we just share custody. We share custody in a roundabout way. And, everybody's like, oh, you got your dog so suddenly, like, you didn't love Bailey, which is like, first of all, that's wrong. Second of all, you need to realize Bailey was my service dog. He wasn't just my pet. He was a partner. He was a guide. He helped me with my everyday life. Like, I have cerebral palsy, and if I drop something, or if I fall down, you know, God forbid, like, I need help. And what if nobody else is home? Then I'm screwed. You know, I'll be stuck there. But, yep, we ended up getting Odin, like, a week after. This was after me, like, going and looking at multiple other dogs, by the way. So it's not like, oh, this is the first dog I saw, and I was like, okay. So I had gone and seen a couple dogs, and I had made inquiries about other dogs. Odin was a farm dog. He was on a farm in a different state, so we drove all the way to another state to find Odin. I met him. I hung out with him for, like, God, maybe 30 minutes. Like, I stayed with him for a while until, you know, I said, he's the one. Because eventually some other people came into the room, and they were young kids. You know, young kids are very excitable. They're very, you know, out there when it comes to their personalities, and when it came to a bunch of kids or me, this 8-week-old puppy chose me. Why is it so freaking foggy? Can't see. So yeah, Odin chose to stay with me amongst a bunch of children who were far more exciting than me. So that's what I said, you know, he's my dog. And he was very, like, I'm gonna say he was very tiny when I got him, which is debatable. But when you compare like baby pictures of him compared to him now, he is massive. He's like 100 pounds at the least at this point. And he's great though. He's tall. He is my height, basically. So because I used to hold Bailey by my hip because, you know, my legs don't work the best. And Odin's even taller than Bailey was, so I don't need to bend awkwardly or anything. And Odin's getting to that point where I don't necessarily need to like keep him on a leash, which is amazing. He tends to stick with me a lot, which is comforting. But yeah, I love Odin. Sorry for such a weird conversation. Like I feel like this was just a bizarre conversation for me to like go on about. A peck on the cheek.
Drink, and then go see your wife.
Oh, well, jeez. But yeah. Well, now you do, Jumpy. I decided to overshare today. Why not? But yeah, I love Odin. He's a good dog. He's trying his bestest. As we like to say. He's trying his bestest.
The hell?
Yeah, Odin's a good pup. He is a German Shepherd and a Great Swiss Mountain Dog, which obviously German Shepherds tend to be working dogs. Obviously. And Great Swiss Mountain Dogs,
You ain't scared nobody.
granted they can be used for like search and rescue, they can be a little scatterbrained. So I think that's part of why, you know, Odin's still a little like la-di-da-di-da when it comes to like people and everything. He's like, oh hello, my name is Odin, which yeah, we're working on, and he's getting there. But he is just funny.
Hey, mister! I never learned your name. I never did. You're like a brother, but I didn't learn your name. And I said to myself, Mickey, you never learned that fella's name.
That's me and Pixel. You're like a brother, but I never learned your name.
And you'll be sad. Like when your puppy passed.
Oh God.
Slept on it.
What the fuck?
Mister,
He slept on his puppy and killed it. What?
Arthur?
Begrudgingly, Arthur.
my uncle's name was Arthur. Uncle Arthur, we called him on account of his name. It's a fine name. A strong name.
Thank you.
Like a king.
I mean,
You
there
could be
was
my
one.
king, Mr. Arthur.
Oh,
Yes, you could.
was that it? Was that the conversation? Okay. You have fun, Mickey. Let's change clothes because... No, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that one works. I might change clothes when we go to camp because I don't know if I like that outfit.
You alright, boy?
brushing my horse on the side of the dirt road.
Excuse me, partner.
Howdy.
Hey, mister. Hello, mister.
Okay, let's go to the trapper. Not that I think I have enough money. Because I really don't think I have enough money, but let's go to the trapper. But yeah, there you go. There's the backstory to how and why I got Odin.
There, mister. Yeah.
Actually, Odin has a harness on now. And it's an interesting harness because it has like a handle. So I'm starting to call him Suitcase now. Because he looks like a suitcase. He has a handle. It looks like you could just pick him up and go. But it's so funny. Like, I sleep in the basement, so when I go down to the basement, I tend to bring him. And I go, come on, Suitcase. And we go down. Oh, wait, I did have a bigger gun. I'm dumb. Oh, that didn't hit anything. Maybe I should get a deer, though. Brr. Oh, she's still running. Come on. Yeah, I knew she would fall. Gonna have to put her down. Yes, I'm coming. Wait, no, she's dead. Oh, no, I lied. Sorry. I didn't mean to lie. Oh yeah, I forgot. We named our horse Socks. I forgot we named him. There you go, Socks. Carry this for me. Ugh.
Come on now, boy.
Okie dokie. Let's keep going. Maybe we'll get more meat on our way. Because like I said, I want to go to the trapper. And then we'll probably head back to camp. Do a more low-key kind of mission. I don't really want to do anything too big.
Partner. Hey there.
What is my honor? Oh, my honor's actually not that bad. Good job, me. Pat on the back.
Hey, mister. That much game is barely worth looking.
What? Shut up. My deer's fine. Sorry, I know there's certain secrets around the game. Like I said, I've played it before. Chewing tobacco, bourbon, ginseng elixir, wait, jewelry. Took too much tobacco on me. Wacky tobacco. I feel like there's other stuff, but I guess I'm just... I always thought there was like food, but I guess not.
Let's go, boy.
Let's go, boy. Boy.
Yep.
Oh, wait, what do you think that smoke is up there? Should I go check?
Whoa.
Agitated by a predator. Where's the predator?
Easy now.
What's the predator? Is that a snake or something nearby? Yeehaw. If you put a cowboy hat on a bee, does it say bee-haw? If you put a cowboy hat on a crow, does it say yeehaw? Sorry, that's my favorite joke. Horses. I almost didn't see those horses. I'm so blind. Wait. kind of horses? Oh, I don't know what this horse is. Oh, that's a Kentucky Saddler. That one back there's Kentucky Saddler. That's a Kentucky Saddler. They're all Kentuckys. You're all well, what are you? You're all a disappointment. Yeah, you're a Kentucky Saddler too. You're all a disappointment. Ooh. Sorry, I'm gonna type a response to Lita because she cannot hear us.
Idiot.
Put my binoculars away. I do need those. Oh, that horse is. Is that a horse?
I'm not looking for company or conversation, so you just stay back.
Okay, I'm not even talking to you. Shut the fuck up. Is that a horse over there? Wait, no, that's a camp over there, so that's somebody's horse. But it's a pretty horse. Look at how pretty it is. It's so white. It's so white. Oh, look at this horse. Their horses don't even have saddles. Oh, Jesus, okay. Bye. Bye. Don't shoot at me. Thanks. I do have to get more, I do have to start hunting more for the camp to, like, actually get camp upgrades. But clearly my brain is elsewhere, and that tends to happen regardless. But we'll do it, I promise. Promise.
Yeah.
Is that a puppy? Oh, Jesus! I didn't mean to do that, puppy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, puppy. Puppy, puppy, I'm so sorry. Oh, it's running away. Oh. I'm so sad now. I'm sorry. Oh, I did not mean to put that on. Oh, the fudgesicle. I meant to do this. Because I wanted to see what kind of breed the puppy was. Well, okay, what's over here then? Oh, there's a dog over there. I can't see it. I saw it, but now I can't see it. What about this horse right here? Are you a Kentucky Saddler too? Oh, it's a mule! Wicked. That's different. Do you guys know what a mule is? A mule is a cross between a donkey and a horse. And mules are sterile. They cannot have babies. Isn't that interesting? How do I know this, you may ask? My mom used to work on our family's farm in Ohio. In Ohio. My mom has like a lot of like knowledge about animals. Like random knowledge about animals. I adore it because I learned so much from her just from like little random things. Like my mom is very good with she's very good with dog breeds and everything. She went to school for to be a vet tech. She doesn't work as one. She could. She should. She should follow her dreams and do that, but you know. I wish she would. I wish my mom would like do something for herself, you know? But no, she is a very careless woman. She's very selfless. I should say, not careless, but selfless. She is careless when it comes to herself. She cares about everybody else before herself. But yeah, I wish she would take a job that she's happy with. Diffuse.
Simmer down.
I didn't mean to. The puppy's back. I think it's a golden retriever. Oh no, it's a... Oh Jesus, you're shooting at me! Why? I just want to see your puppy! I just wanted to see your puppy! Oh Jesus! I just wanted to see your puppy! Where'd my horse just run to? There it is. I wanted to see your puppy! I wanted to see your puppy so bad! Okay, I guess that's a lesson learned. Don't stop to see somebody's puppy. I mean, actually, it is valid point. Don't try to pet somebody's animal without asking. You don't know if that animal is, friendly or not. Or if that person wants you to pet their animal. Just food for thought. I think there's a kitty here, though. That would also be fun to pet. Hello, you're an Australian Shepherd. Like my Blue. We were just talking about Australian Shepherds. Stop moving! Oh. Hello, doggy. You are very excitable. I want to study what you are. Stop moving! Yeah, an Australian Shepherd. Let's pet this doggy. Least we can, I think. Let me pet you! Stop moving, let me pet you! A kitty! Can I pet the kitty? Can I pet the kitty? I can't pet that kitty.
Hey, cat.
For all you kitty lovers out there, I'm gonna pet the kitty.
Hey, kitty.
Oh, let me pet that kitty. Let me pet it. It's so cute. I can't pet it. I could just say hello. That's not right. Why can't I pet the kitty if I could pet the puppy? Don't make no sense. It's a pretty cat, though. It's a big cat. Where did that Australian Shepherd go? Come here, I'll pet you. I want to pet you. Where you going, kitty? Kitty? I meant to say doggy. Oh, see you, pet. Pet, pet, pet. Pet, 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 pet. Ah, pretty dog. Yeah. Okay, that made me happy in life. Thank you. I needed that. Can I check out this grave? What's this grave say? Can't. What if I take my binoculars out? Then can I read it? Because I can't read it. Joshua Burgess accidentally shot August 1898. I'm sorry, but that's one heck of a way to go. Senpai, thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Okay, where did I leave my horse? Oh, you're playing one of those?
So, hey, you know. How's ahead, friend? Let's keep to ourselves here.
Okay, I didn't. Let's see about studying the rest of these animals. Because it's good for the compendium. There's a sheep over there. A merino sheep. A merino cherry. It's a merino sheep. Do I know all the horses? Oh no, I don't. Haha! Learning things! It's a Tennessee Walker. Stop moving, horses that I don't know. The horse is pretty. Tennessee Walker. How goes being a cowboy? I got shot at for petting somebody's dog. Wolves killed me a couple times. You know. Other than that, pretty good. A Florida cracker cow. Seems kind of racist. Why is it called a Florida cracker? Why are you called a Florida cracker? You look like a cow. Oh, wait, there's goats over there. Sounds like a blast. I mean, it was when I was getting shot at. Wait, is there something in there that I don't know what it is? Oh, there's a chicken over there that I don't know what it is. Stop moving. Stop moving. Alistair, come on. You can do this. Study chicken. Not that I can see it. Ah. Wicked. Okay. Okay, we should really get back to our whole, running.
Hey, partner.
Hey, partner. Hey, partner. We were going, where were we going? We were going to the Trapper. That's where we were going. Might as well drink this gin. What are y'all's favorite alcohols, if you have any? I don't really tend to drink alcohol. I do so very sparingly. I come from a family of addicts and alcoholics, so I just, keep my mind clear. Try to be as, Oh, I don't know this horse either. Try to keep myself level-headed. But yeah. When it comes to alcohol, I tend to drink like something really fruity. I like to say that I'm fruity, but which I mean is not far from the truth. Kind of flow between whatever is interesting. I can't drink strong liquor. I'm very much of a pansy. Like I said, it has to be something like fruity and light. Something dangerous. And when I mean dangerous, I mean like it tastes so good that you'll just keep drinking it until you're off your ass. You know what I mean? I was gonna say, is that a dog? But no, that's the sound of a fox. That's the sound of a fox. Like those right there. Pretty sure those were foxes.
Yep.
Did I ever do? I don't think I did Jumbo's dad joke. All my dad jokes are kind of stupid, but this one's really stupid. Why do stand-up comedians perform poorly in Hawaii? Because the audience only responds in a low ha. Do you get it? Do you get it? Oh, a raccoon. I love how I was like, oh, a raccoon, and I just immediately shot it. My dad used to own raccoons. He had 2 of them. One was named Rocky and one was named Rita. Don't know why. Felt like you guys needed to know that information. But I do love that I was like, a raccoon! Bam, bam! That's Alistair for you.
Hey, boy.
Hey, boy. Is this person okay? Is this person dead?
Yep.
Oh shit, they are. Well, fuck. Oh, well, damn. Okay, they don't have anything on them. Is there anything, like, in the carriage? Sorry, I'm talking like a criminal. That's sad, though. Like, can I report this? I think that gave me wisdom damage. Like, damn. I mean, Yeah, my dad had 2 skunks and 2 raccoons when he was younger. One was named Rocky, one was named Rita when it came to the raccoons. And, as for the skunks, one was named Flower and one was named Daisy. But yeah, there you go. Information you didn't need to know, but you do now. Because, back in the day, where we live, which I'm not going to disclose, you didn't really need much in the means of, like, you know, permits and everything. My dad, however, was getting a permit for, a tiger. And this is not a joke, by the way. Like, my dad was getting a permit to own a tiger from a local zoo because they couldn't take care of it. And back then, you know, stuff like this was just normal, I guess. And my dad was like 10 minutes late to getting to the zoo with the permit, so he didn't get the tiger, but very close. Close but no cigar, as they say.
All right, let's have a look.
But yeah, my dad's very, like, my dad is very
Nothing quite like wearing your best day's work.
adventurous when it comes to pets and stuff. He had, you know, he had frogs and, like, you know, crazy stuff as a kid. You know, he had a tarantula, he had frogs like he would pick. Like, he would go down to the river and he would pick these frogs. Like, he's just an interesting guy, you know? I'm debating on what I want to grab. Because I obviously can't afford both, but kind of really dig the coat, though.
Hi, baby.
Alita has appeared.
And she has. Turn on the light. I have just returned home. I forgot how exhausting going outside was.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. How are you? How is game?
I mean, I'm good. I kinda, like, trauma dumped on everybody for a minute.
About what?
I talked about all my service dogs and, you know, stuff in the past and Odin and all that, you know? The usual. I don't know where that came from, but, you know, I spoke about that for a while. And, game's going good. I died a couple times. I got shot at for trying to pet somebody's dog. So, you know, it's fine. I might just get the coat for now. That coat is very, very handsome. That's a handsome coat there.
Handsome coat.
I do really like that coat, though.
I just got home. I got my meds. Good thing too, because I had the last one last night, and my.
What is that noise? Is that my game? That's weird.
It might be me because I'm trying to do push to talk.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna stop now. One sec.
Okie dokie. Alright, yeah, we need to go back to camp now, because
You're not talking.
my spoils are getting spoiled.
Spoils. Do you have like fruit and meat or something?
I have a deer and a raccoon on me.
Ooh.
Actually, and I have bison meat, so that could be why. Everybody is excited you're here. I guess you're my better. I
Yes,
guess
I'm here.
you're my better half. That's the only reason why they come here. It's for you.
I don't know about that. So far, only Scarlet has said hello, or at least said my name. Which, hi, Scarlet.
No, they were mentioning you earlier when you popped in to say you'd be here.
Oh, I didn't see that. I got disconnected. Yeah, hang on, let me reload, guys. I'll be in chat in just a moment. Okay, and now I should be able to see chat. 1 second.
That squirrel is black and he's beautiful.
We
I
love
will.
black mutations. Okay, there we go. Hello, Scarlet. Oh, my aunt bought
Ooh,
me
a
fast food for dinner because
thoroughbred.
I said I didn't have anything that wasn't bland, and she was like, "Okay, we're gonna get you a hamburger."
Oh,
And then, and then they put onion and pickle on it.
oh,
Like,
jeez. For
I
that,
asked for no onion and pickle, but did they listen? No.
for those of you that may not know, Lita is kind of a picky eater.
I am a very picky eater.
Kind of, just kind of. It's fine.
It's not like terrible or anything. No, I would so much rather like be a trash can, but I'm so picky and yet somehow still fat. Because like when I do like something, I eat it to excess.
I mean, yeah. Scarlett says they're the same way.
Yeah, I see. And yeah, I
Pick
mean,
up this squirrel. Sorry.
I will say, dino nuggets are something that everybody likes, even picky eaters. And this is a hill I will die on. Like, even vegans who say they don't like dino nuggies have dino nuggies that are not, you know, that have no meat in them. So, like, they lie.
Wait,
Everybody likes dino nuggies.
are there dino nuggies that are vegan?
Yeah.
I have never come across these in my life. I would
Yeah.
love to try them.
Yeah, I don't know if they're any good. But
I
yeah,
was-
vegan dino nuggies are a thing.
I was vegetarian for a long time. Not now. And I don't have anything against it. It's just, health-wise, it's not something I can do. Because, yeah. I'm not gonna say why, because I don't want to trigger people.
Yeah, apparently the most common one is they're called yummy dino buddies,
Oh my
and
god.
they're meatless plant based. I don't
That's
know if they're any good.
That's
But
adorable. I want to find some, to be honest.
there's also the impossible wild nuggies, but like they don't look cool. Then there's simulate nugs, which are apparently also plant based. Oh, and Incognito has Mickey Mouse shaped ones.
Incognito is so good, and oh my god, I've never seen the Mickey ones though. I kind of want to now.
Yes, and I've been like curious to try Incognito, but I've also been a little scared.
I mean, I am the garbage disposal, so like for me, it doesn't taste any different. That's why, for me, being vegetarian, it was quite easy because I didn't really have an issue
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, apparently Incognito has the regular nuggies and the Mickey Mouse nuggies, but they don't have Dino nuggies.
I need to see if I can find some in my area because that sounds amazing.
Yeah, hang on, I can
Speaking
show you what they-
of food, though, I realized I have your meatballs here still.
Yeah.
So,
The thing is like right before I came out, I got kind of tired of them. But the good news is I'm no longer tired of them because I'm so sick of bland food. Wait, do you guys still have the whiskey?
yeah, the bourbon.
I can have my sauce again. I miss my sauce.
Yeah, we kept it. Like I said, I still have your meatballs.
Yeah, I'm thinking about making the marinade and those, and then just like chowing down because
And
I haven't been able to get I haven't been able to get the bourbon in a while, so I'm like I miss it. I miss it so much.
I'm gonna get your ravioli before you come. Maybe not a lot, but like at least a package or two.
Maybe get the 5 cheese tortellini instead of the mozzarella ravioli.
Okay.
Just because I've had the mozzarella so much that now it tastes so bland to me.
Yeah.
Like, I have 4 bags in the fridge, and that's all I've been eating. That and chicken.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And trust me, after a while, you get really sick of stuff.
Hi, Odin. Nobody has redeemed another cookie, so you're gonna have to wait.
Hey, enough out of you.
I'm not getting involved in that. Scarlet redeemed a cookie for Odin. Odin? He's right there. He was laying down. Oh, can you sit, my friend? Thank you. This is for Scarlet and Jemby. I'm only giving you the one. Did you hear? Did you hear me give it to him? He is very grateful. He loves the crock. Ooh, that is a rotting deer.
No. The redeem for Uni getting Cash App's about to expire because she's not put any money in or used it at all.
Oh, jeez, that sucks.
Yeah, you have to, I think you have to, let me see what the thing is. But...
What do you mean my corpse will make you rich? I don't have a bounty. Not that I know him. Oh wait, no, I just think these are just O'Driscolls.
So, yeah, they have to get that $30, they have to link a debit card and, send $5 within 14 days, so.
Wait, why did I just lose honor? That is weird. Oh, because enemies were let to camp. Whoops! Well, I'm sorry, I don't want to die.
Anyway. Hi, Jimby.
Oh, fuck. I hate my life. I've been doing awful in this game for some reason. I'm good at it when I'm not streaming. That's never really happened to me. I've never really ran into camp with enemies on my ass. Whoops! It's okay. It's fine. Oh, I still have all my meat. Thank God. Because I definitely need to donate to the camp. Get Hitch. Hitch, thank you. Hitch my horse. How's my honor? Because... oh no, it's still pretty good. It's fine. Okay. Let's go donate. I kind of like this coat a lot. I'm terrible at games, but I enjoy them. I feel ya.
All right, let's see what we got.
Donating all the food. Don't donate that stuff. Donate that.
Okay, then.
Donate that. And donate that. Ah.
Good job, Mr.
Master Hunter. Whoa. I'm actually kind of proud of that, to be honest. Okay, is there anything else I can donate money-wise? Money-wise! Wait, I think the $17 is my wallet, so I don't have money to donate. Because I only donate the change, I don't donate full dollars. Because fuck that noise. But I'll donate those. Wicked. Okay, let's go do some chores. And then I will take a mission. Master Hunter 2 unlocked. Collect 3 perfect quality rabbit pelts. Jeepers creepers. Where do they think I am? But yeah, how is everybody? I don't think I asked. How was your weekend? How are you doing? How was your day, BB?
Um, a bit anxiety inducing. I've had caffeine for the first time in a week since last night, and then just money's been getting to me. It's like part of me wants to resort to kind of like almost begging things, and I don't like that about myself. I get really anxious when anyway, it's a whole thing.
No, I know. I know. And it's okay to feel that way.
Yeah. It's like, just kind of as an example, I was just talking about how I noticed that the period for which uh, it terms have to be filled in order to get the funds from Cash App invite codes are about to expire because they have a whole thing of once you use somebody's referral code in order for the two of you to get money, you have to link a debit card and send like $5 and within 14 days, and it's already been 10. So basically
Yeah.
there's 40 before that expires, and I can't really ask Uni, hey, could you link a debit card and like send $5 because she just lost her job as well, and it's just like it's a whole thing.
Yeah. No, I get it.
And it's like if I had $5 to spare, I'd be like, hey, can I send $5 to your Cash App and you send it back to me? I'll send it to you as well. Again, you can keep it. Just a case of like, please do that so that I can get that payout. But I don't get paid until the 5th.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be able to do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just.
No, no, no.
Yes,
Don't,
hugs are always okay from you, Jimby.
don't apologize. It's understandable.
It's not the tactics at which my brain defaults to, no. Like, I when it comes to money, when I start not having anything, I wind up getting almost conniving as far as, like, I feel. And it's really hard to kind of fight it. Because, like, I don't like not having money in the bank.
Okay,
Okay,
Iris. Thank you for the lurk, my friend. I like the neckerchief. Gloves, I don't know. Oh yeah, I kinda like those. We'll keep those. Okay, I wish that was black, but I'll wear it anyway. I'll wear it anyway. Oh, you don't have any talismans. Fudge sickle. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, I knew I was forgetting something. Good morning, Dutch.
So, a feller in town recognized me from Blackwater. That's not good. It's okay, though. I dealt with it.
Also, babe, you can contact Uni.
What?
I said you can contact Uni.
But I'd feel bad.
Do it. Check your cash app. Oh, wait, Karen wants to talk. I'll talk with you, Karen. Karen, I'll talk with you. I'll talk with you.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Feel myself.
It's only $5. I don't care.
Been out a lot.
Sure.
Anything fun?
Karen, Karen, you should pull your shirt up, my dear.
Killing animals
There we go.
just for the hell of it.
That's it.
Well, also killed a bunch of innocent folk. I don't know why.
No, I haven't.
What's wrong with you, Arthur?
I haven't killed any innocent people.
So angry about everything. About
Animals, yes, but we need that.
Well,
We need to eat. We need to
well,
eat.
keep your mind, Arthur.
We
Yeah.
all need to eat.
It's not like you can donate canned food to the camp. You can only donate meat. So it's like, I almost died. So I apologize.
You're almost done. It's almost like
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yep.
Please don't die. I need you alive.
Yeah, I know.
I can't exactly marry a corpse without getting arrested.
I mean,
I said getting arrested.
true.
And I'm far too ugly to go to jail. I will get mocked and teased, and no one will take me as their bitch.
No, well, no. Pod bosses in prison aren't usually the prettiest girls, babe. You can make somebody else your bitch.
Too myself. Far, far, far too submissive.
Everyone's favorite Uncle. Hell, not a bad day for it. My lady,
Hello,
you seem in a good mood.
I guess.
Talk to them. To Dutch.
Oh wait, I can't drink my coffee. Oh no, there is. I was gonna say I can't drink my coffee. Gotta have my coffee. Yay! Scarlett got her emotes.
Woo!
Scarlett loves my emotes. It's adorable.
Congratulations, Scarlett.
It's adorable. Drinking my coffee. I actually had a decent amount of coffee today, so I'm kind of like, you know.
Oh yeah, I finally had Monster Java again today, and oh my god, I'm jumping off the wall.
I feel you on that. Okay, I think I'm gonna finish the chores on the camp, and then I think we're gonna take Strauss's mission.
Okay.
Wait, there's only one quest to do, which, well, oh wait, no, they're just stacked, never mind. I thought there was only one chore to do, but I lied to myself. I lied to myself. I did not have coffee for 3 days now, oh my god. I'd go insane.
Oh,
I
mean,
Somebody's doing some work around here.
to be fair,
Let me know
to me at least,
that, Arthur.
until my aunt bought me like cola and coffee, I hadn't had any in like a week. No, I did get a little last night.
Wanted to. Arthur?
I did have a little last night.
I can't go without caffeine.
It was not desired. Let me be clear.
Granted,
I just couldn't afford it.
back in the 90s when I was born, they tended to use caffeine for,
What?
well, let me finish speaking, please. They tended to use caffeine to, like, you know, open up airways and, like, you know, get the blood pumping. So, I've had amounts of caffeine ever since I was born. So, I'm very addicted to it.
Ah.
Again, this is back in the 90s, you gotta remember that. You know, practices have changed. Have I changed these practices? No. But, it is what it is.
Come on. Mercy.
Mercy me, mercy ma. Picking up the hay bales and feeding the horses. Do 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 do. Feeding the horses. Do 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 do. I've been singing all day. I sang in the shower. I sang when I was doing my chores. My actual chores. I've been singing just randomly throughout the day. I'm singing now.
Wait, can I be a chore? I'll wait for that to process.
Yes,
That took a minute.
it did.
So cute.
I don't know if anybody else picked up on it, but I did eventually. Eventually, I got it. Sorry, I love to use this accent when I play this game. Actually, a year ago, I was actually in Georgia. The irony.
I'm going to fucking throw something at you.
Thank you, Scarlett, for the posture check. My back thanks you, as my back has been killing me for a week.
And yes, you can consider that an angry, jealous Lita noise.
Oh, yeah. It was a good trip. Just not with the person. I enjoyed everything. Just block out the person.
Nah.
Strauss.
Mr. Strauss.
You busy, my friend?
You're
Not
mine.
for you.
I'll cut you in.
Loaning. Already?
You know how it is. People is happy to borrow off someone like me, but more enthusiastic paying back to someone like
Did you
me.
literally come in here just to sniff at the bag that my food came in?
A chick
Wow, cat.
Matthews works at Guthrie Farm. He's a hand, I believe. Mr. Roble, the small holder at Painted Sky, runs the operations there. Badly. Miss Lily Millet is a ranch maid up at Emerald Ranch.
Here was me believing Dutch's bluster about us helping folk.
It's legal work, Mr. Morgan. Debtors belong in prison. We are doing them a favor.
I'll make
Debtors
sure they
belong
see
in
it.
prison.
Put the debts in the deed box and try not to kill them. It's very bad for business.
Wait, what happened?
I gotta go collect debts. You wanna join me, babe?
I don't have it yet.
No, it was a joke, babe. It was a joke, babe. Babe, it was a
Help
joke.
you You'll have to explain it to me, I'm sorry.
'Cause you're watching my stream, therefore you are coming along.
Oh. See, I'm a nice person to know because even when I'm dumb and you have to explain the joke to me, I'll still find it funny afterwards.
Yeah. That's the good part.
What's the bad part?
It takes you a while. Sometimes I really have to spell it out for you, but it's okay. I love you. I love you, you crazy lady.
You crazy dumb lady, yeah, I know.
Okay, let's go. Actually,
I bleached the brains out along with the color on my hair.
Let's go this way. Let's go get these debts first.
By the way,
So I'll get that one and then that one, and then we'll come back and we'll get that one.
I'm dyeing my hair before I come see you.
Whoa, what are you dyeing it?
Pink and turquoise.
I'm dying. Wow.
I was thinking purple, but I really, really missed the pink and blue I had in that one picture you like, and I don't know why.
Well, you don't know why I like it, or
Yeah.
because that's obvious, babe. You're gorgeous. Don't question things. Stop running away, squirrel. I'm trying to study you. Fudge.
Oh, and the reason I was asking what was going on is because he said, and here was me thinking that we were going to be helping people.
What?
In that cutscene, he said, and here I was thinking I was helping people.
Yeah. I need a fox. Do we have
But
any?
your curls are so pretty, Jumby.
I love your curls, Jemmy.
But I get it.
I feel ya.
Here's the thing. I don't remember what my nobody really knows what my natural color looks like on me anymore.
I used to be blonde. Ha
I am what is known as dirty dishwater blonde.
Dishwater.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Because my hair looks almost like gray.
Interesting.
Interesting, but not very pretty, so I've been dyeing it for years. Since the 8th grade, actually.
I've been dyeing my hair since 6th grade. Oh,
You're welcome,
Is
Julie.
that a buck? I hope it's a buck. Please, for the love of God, be a buck. I need a buck for the camp. Please be a
Okay.
buck.
I will
Are you a
finish
perfect
eating
book?
that in a little bit.
Not really, but
Hi, Pixel.
Pixel! Go to bed. Go to bed, you sick BB. Go to bed. You shouldn't be watching my stream. You should be resting.
Is he okay?
No, he's dying.
But-
I plan on it when I get home. Why? Where are you? Are you at the hospital still?
Hospital?
Hey, yeah, see, he said he's dying. I'm not lying to
What?
you.
What's going on? Are
He's-
you gonna be okay?
God, pneumonia.
Oh no.
Or the thing like it.
That sounded so sarcastic. I'm sorry. I really hope you feel better soon.
Dying.
Mm.
I feel ya, Pixel. But actually, I really hope you take care of yourself.
Yeah, please feel better soon.
I mean,
I'm
don't
willing it
say
into
that,
the
Alistair.
universe.
Don't say that, Alistair. That's gonna be slightly offensive.
Now you have to DM it to me.
I'm dying. I'm choking on my own saliva. It's fine. I
die.
deserve it. It's fine.
Now!
Pretty sure this is where you find the whatchamacallit, oh jeez, my game
I
just
feel
glitched.
like I should go live, but I don't know what to play.
I would wait to go live then.
Maybe.
A letter from Cornwall. Inspect this structure.
Babe chat.
Oh, I know, Pixel. I'm sad.
No. That really sucks.
It's really depressing, to be honest. Feels like an end of an era.
That reminds me, I need to block a couple, or not block, ban a couple people on my channel. Let me go
I
ahead and
also
do
need to
that.
do that. That's a good idea, babe. Dinosaur bone.
Yeah. Starting with that guy who said that really offensive comment last night. Or not last night, that I found out about last
One
night.
out of 30. 30, I mean. There's 30 dinosaur bones? Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice. Get on the horse. Get on the horse, Alistair.
Oh, pal.
Actually, I should go back to the camp with this deer before it spores. Before it spores. Let's go over here. But I'm sorry, Pixel, and it's gonna, like, I'm still gonna call you Pixel, but it's gonna be weird not seeing this username anymore. It's gonna be so bizarre.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone! Oh,
What do you need help with?
oh Christ! Please help me!
Stop walking away and I'll help you.
Hey, what's with the holler?
Okay. Well, there's the 3 people who needed a van.
I need medicine. Or a siphon.
I'll suck the venom out. I'd rather suck the venom out than get rid of my own health cure.
Oh, God.
Let's
Vampire.
Does that work in real life? Like I know it works in real life, but
My life.
it's confusing
Why?
to me.
got that right.
I don't understand like the physics of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me either.
Now, I gotta get out of here.
Do you wanna ride
Not
back
much like it
or
around here no more.
where'd my horse go?
Glad I could help. Keep your eyes on the ground, huh?
Whoa, wait, what happened there?
What? Me and this guy?
No, I got followed by Coretta. I've got my OBS up while we talk, and I just heard like a little notification, and I was like, right.
I'm just fine. Well, better get going.
Okay, I can't talk to him, so I was gonna give him a ride.
Yep.
Okay,
I gotta sneeze.
I'm gonna have to switch back to my phone real quick. One sec. Okay.
Well, I need these guys too for the camp, but I might as well just bring this deer back. My honor's not that bad. I'm actually kind of proud of myself. Good job, me. Pat on the back. I'm just gonna see if there's turkeys nearby or something small to bring back to the camp, because might as well.
Who goes there?
It's me, you dumb fuck. That's just how I wish I could respond most of the time.
What the hell are you doing?
Okay, there's a turkey. There's more turkeys that way, but
Idiot. Idiot.
well, fox, we need that. I hope that's a good fox, cause I don't mind carrying that, cause I'd have to physically carry that back, but you know, it's better than carrying this buck back. Watch that not be a perfect fox. I'm gonna kind of be upset about that, to be honest. Because I could use it for the camp. Okay. Let me go grab this fox. Pick up. He's pretty looking. It is a perfect fox. Go me, pat on the back. Because I need a perfect fox pelt for the camp. What you need, like perfect pelts of like almost every animal. But still, like, that was my first shot at a fox, and it's perfect. I honestly didn't think it was going to be perfect. That's why I'm proud. Like I said, I have to carry it because I can't have two big animals on my horse because they qualify this as a big animal, even though it is not that big, to be honest. But you know, because usually you don't have to.
You seem chipper. But where there's life.
You don't have to like carry animals into camp, but like when it's something like this,
How you walking around so sad?
You know these hides and furs can also be done up with
oh, I can do this for crafting too. Wicked.
beyond my skills, but there's a trap
So I can use the deer and the
Canadian feller.
fox for crafting.
You should drop in on him sometime.
Okay, yeah, you can't do satchels yet. I know it's not Arthur's. It's not John's because that's boar. Camp tables, nope, that's pronghorn. Chuck wagon. Pronghorn. Jesus Christ. Wolf. Okay, the fox is needed for that. Yep, hanging bones. There we go. Buck antlers. Okay, they don't need to be perfect antlers. Well, the elk ones don't, but they didn't need to be perfect antlers, but the thing is, I know where to get goats, but it's like my honor's gonna go down if I get goats. So that's kind of sketch. Wait, there's food. Let's get some food. So at least we helped the camp. But then we're gonna go back and we're gonna go get, like, the debts collected. Okay, there's that. Can I get more coffee? Coffee. Gotta get your stats up while you can. I wish I could give a chicken to the camp. Like, what if I did that? What if I did that? You know? I don't think I could do that, actually, though. Because you can't, like, draw your weapon in camp. But what if I go over here? And then I do that, you know what I mean? No, I'm still not. I'm still too, like, close to the... Let's brush socks while we're here.
Nearly done, boy.
We got level 4 with socks. So we're gonna have to work on night later on. But okie dokie, let's go. Because like I said, we're gonna go to Emerald Ranch and get Jake Matthews isn't at Emerald Ranch. But we're gonna go that way and do those, and then we're gonna come back, do this one, and then we're gonna, you know, boop. You know what I mean? I hope that was understandable. I hope that made sense. I do need those for camp, though, too. No, that's regular deer. I need those pronghorns for camp.
Hey,
Hello.
guess what?
What?
I love you.
I love you, too. Very
Yay.
much.
Happy dance.
Actually, are there? No, those are rabbits. Oh, wait, that's a perfect rabbit. What about that one? That's a badger. Wicked. Oh, that's a perfect badger. I don't know if I need a perfect badger belt. There ain't no harm in trying, I don't think. Why won't it? There we go. badger.
Yep.
Okay, what about the bunnies? Where'd the bunnies go?
Easy now. Good boy.
Oh, it wasn't perfect. It's because it wasn't a small animal. Arrow. I need to stop doing this. Morty's like, I need to go get the debts. Wait a minute, let me go get this animal real quick. No, my badger! Get away from my badger, you sluts!
Come on! Out of the way!
Oh,
So I just learned something new because I'm kind of scrolling talk. Sunblock and sunscreen are not the same thing.
you didn't know that?
No. I assumed they basically were just under different names, but apparently sunscreen just
Fella.
lets the sun through, but deviates it in different directions so that you don't get sunburnt, but doesn't stop like skin cancer, for instance, from happening, or tanning. Whereas sunblock actually reflects it off. So I guess I need to be using sunblock instead of sunscreen. Because, you know, cancer and tanning really don't want that.
Yeah, neither of those.
The fact that, like, there's probably going to be somebody who hears this later on and is like, why doesn't she want a tan?
We're
Almost
vampires.
sad.
We're vampires.
Oh no, I just don't. I prefer the aesthetic on me to look like a piece of paper.
Yeah, no. I don't like the idea of being tan.
Yeah. And I have to clarify, because I know that somebody's going to be, like, offended by that. It's an aesthetical choice as a goth to want to look like I don't see the sun.
Yes.
Because it's fucking accurate.
Yes.
Unfortunately, because it's accurate, that also means that when I do go out into the sun, even with sunscreen, if there's like any chance of me tanning, it means there's a chance of me actually getting really, really red, actually.
Well, true. I don't really tan, I burn.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, apparently Amazon doesn't know the difference between sunblock and sunscreen either. So that's great. I'm like trying to find sunblock instead of sunscreen. Apparently I can't.
that's my boy. Oh god, is it on this guy's farm? This guy was the one that was like telling me not to pet his dog. What is the thing called tanning? I've only heard of burning. Yeah, exactly. We feel ya. We feel ya.
Yep.
My dad tans though.
Wait, who was that? Who said that?
Scarlett said that.
Ah. Yeah, I can't look at chat right now, sorry.
You chick? I was told I could find a Chick Matthews up here.
Chick Matthews?
Can't.
You might want to talk to that fella over there. Nah, I'm just here to work for the season.
Yeah, I wonder which kind my favorite is.
I'm begging you.
I didn't even do anything, Tim. I didn't do anything. I just walked into
Did
the
that
horse.
just pick up?
Did what pick up?
My cat screaming.
No. Didn't hear him. Didn't hear him. Okay, I guess I'm gonna just run off for a bit. Hope that they return to their point. A bun bun. No, it's not a good bun bun.
Did you
Hello?
just say that's not good, Bun Bun, in reference to me?
No. Why would I do that? Why can't I study these geese? I'm not that far from them. That's weird. Wait, what are you? What are you down there? A rodent? What kind of rodent? Come here, horsey horse. I need my binoculars. Because I don't think they're on my person. Wait, they are. I lied. I lied. I think that's a, well, you can't see because the freaking... Do you see what I see right there? They're buffalo. They're so cute. Oh god, they're fighting. Look at that muskrat. It's so cute. I hear frogs. Look at the Canadian geese. They're Canadian. Looking. A varmint rifle. Okay. There's horses over there. Oh my god, I'm so distracted. Look at all the bison. Jesus. I thought the muskrat was an egg because of where I have turned my stream at 160p. Jesus. No, there's a muskrat. I don't know where it went. But it was a muskrat. Hello, little birdie. Are you a sparrow? Yeah. I think that's a frog if it's not a rock over there, the one in the water. There's a lot of animals in this game. This game is like figure them out or die. Look at the little muskrat, it's so freaking cute. Little buddy. There's a toad over there. See, there's so many animals in this game. And it's like, figure them out or die. A Peking duck. Oh, there's more ducks. A mallard. Did they calm down? Okay, no, they didn't calm down, so I'm gonna have to come back to this one, I guess. Wait, are these pronghorns over here? I need a buck, though. Yeah, those are does. I need a buck. I need a buck. These are does. Okay, yeah, let's go to Emerald Ranch and get this one. And then I guess come back for this one because I don't know what I did that they're like, nope. You know? Are these regular deer? Yeah, they're regular deer. They're pretty too. Thank you for the lurk, Scarlet. I hope you have a good whatever meal you're having. You said you're eating. I didn't say exactly what meal, but I hope it's delicious. Okay, so I know. I need a buck that's a pronghorn really bad. And I also need goat skins, and I know you can get some here, but that's gonna ruin my honor. Well, my honor's pretty high, though. Let's be honest. Wait, I can't talk to this guy? Hey, guy. Hey, guy.
You know where Lily Millet is?
I don't know.
Thanks. That's helpful.
Miss Millet, the ranch maid. You know where I can find her?
Lily? Just over there by the store with Cooper.
Okay, then.
Goodbye.
Come here. Hey there, partner.
Had yourself a little hunt, huh?
little. Oh yeah, I forgot my badger and my rabbit are on my horse. Okay, so they said by the store? Is this the store?
You have any idea of the hole I'm in?
Oh, come on! Why's it always gotta be such a goddamn performance with you? Now, I told you I'd get you the money next week.
I caught up on all the TikToks you sent me.
Oh yeah, I've sent you quite a bit.
Don't you take that tone with me. I thought you said you were.
Yeah.
There we go.
I really, 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 really want the rabbit. Oh, it's
I
so
do too, that's why I
cute.
sent it to you.
Oh my God, is this booty?
You know that's by the guy. That's part of the rabbits that I keep talking about.
I do, but I like that specific one.
Where's our money?
I've told.
What?
That loan you took.
I didn't know they had a trans one.
Sorry, I don't have it right now.
I've seen the other ones.
Well, then, I guess we got a big problem, don't we?
Yeah, Lily.
Give him what you
Where's
got.
my
I
money?
ain't giving him nothing except a
Lily.
lesson in damn manners.
Bitch.
Ah, bitch.
I want to get like started on streaming, but I'm stuck.
He has all my money. I gave it all to him.
I want his hat.
Signed on every let be done with it.
Yeah. His hat's cool.
Ooh,
Kinda-
gold sweater.
It matches my outfit. Okay, so you just told me to loot him. So. That's Lily's money.
Stay alone, won't you? You know what I'm saying.
Oh, hear about this?
I didn't steal that. It's a debt. Damn it.
Let a man have some peace.
But I didn't steal it. It was a debt. Ah. Well, I did take his hat. That is kind of stealing. But it was a debt. Where'd the guy go?
This ain't good.
Oh, another kitty. That's a big dog, whatever the kind of dog that is. He's literally making me chase him in a circle. Why, sir?
Stop, or I'll kill you.
Because fuck you, I guess.
Oh, no, you don't. You damn fool.
Okay.
I love how I said that and it immediately got really quiet.
This is it.
Shut
Oh shit, he's shooting me.
God damn it.
Should learn how to shoot, fella.
I'm not gonna shoot him, because that's mean. I'm trying to be a good guy. Okay, let's see if we can go get the chick Matthews debt. Because we just got that debt. Did we? Pretty sure we did? Question mark. Okay, yes, let's go get the one from Chick Matthews. Chick Matthews!
You can't turn me in. This ain't just. Hey,
Keep your
fellas.
distance. Got a criminal here.
Who's that you got?
Didn't we warn you, pal? Move along.
I'm not even near you, shut up. Run. I like that I stole that guy's hat, though. It's a cool hat. It's very fitting to my outfit. You know you're becoming your
Fitting
wife.
for your outfit?
What, babe?
Do you know what else is fitting for your outfit?
What?
Me. I'm saying I missed you. Sorry, that was weird. Oh, I'll stop.
Do you know what's fitting for you, babe? Me and your outfit.
I mean, you do like to wear my sweater a lot.
That's not what I meant.
Oh. Okay, but
You check? I was told I could find a
speaking
chick
of
back.
outfits, did you ever get to check out that website I sent you?
Not yet. I have not been alone. Until now.
I want to see it. Meh.
Can I speak to you, sir? There we go.
You check Matthews.
No.
Not me, sir.
shit. Shit. You bitch. Horse, why are you walking away? Get over here.
You owe us money. Ah,
Where did he go?
bastard.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Okay, we can get my lasso out. So get my lasso out. It's a lot of bison, Jesus Christ. It's a
You make me go
good thing I upgraded socks when I did. Jesus. Hi, Calbian! You caught me at an interesting time.
You're too slow, old man.
I'm too slow. I'm right on your ass.
You don't want to get me angry, boy.
Don't you give up.
Oh, I almost got him. Hi, kidder! It's been a while since you've been here.
The more you
What?
owe.
Leave it, all right?
Oh! Jesus, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I vai, Muzi. I did not mean to jump on the train. I meant to chase after Chick, but okay. What? What? Why can't I? What? Why can't I lasso Chick? What the It's like right there. Well, let me do it. What the hell? Oh! Jesus Christ. I pressed the button thinking I could jump onto his horse, but I guess not. Come on, Socks, get up. Oh, Jesus. I'm in a predicament too. I'm playing Jedi Fallen Order and I'm at the final boss and I keep dying. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I've been pretty screwy playing today. I don't know why, but, you know. You can do it, Calbian. I have faith in you. I don't have faith in myself, but I have faith in you.
Hey, get back here. You owe us money.
I'm glad you're here, kidder. I missed you. See, it says use your lasso to capture the debtor. And I had my lasso on him like a million times.
Last chance to save your hide. Stop.
Come on, Socks. You can do it, Socks.
The more I chase, the more you owe.
You're too slow, old man.
I think you purposefully can't get up to him at first.
So much further. I'll
Because this is like...
get off you.
Leave it, all right?
See? I'm like right here and I still couldn't get him for some reason.
You don't want to get me angry, boy.
See? Like I don't understand. Why can't I grab him? See? What the fudgesicle? Like I've never chased him this far before. Like see, it's still like... See? I don't get it. Confusion. See, what the hell? Like, can I shoot? Well, I shouldn't shoot him, to be honest. What the fudge sickle, you know? See? What? I don't understand. It doesn't, I don't get it. Maybe I should just shoot him, because I'm getting sick of chasing him. It's so annoying. I've never had to chase him this far. Maybe you're not spinning it long enough? Maybe. Maybe. I'll try that. Come on, Socks, you can do it. We can reach him. Oh, yeah, maybe that was the case. Seemed to be. That's interesting. That was weird. I've never had that occur.
But it's hidden. Untie me and I'll tell you where it is.
Goddamn treasure hunt? You're lucky I ain't taking your teeth as well.
Save me. Aren't you gonna untie me?
I did, you dumbass.
I'm honest. Really?
Oh wait, I need to... Nope, wrong button. Jesus Christ. Chicks map. Got it. Do I really know where it is? We may never know. Actually, do I? Does it show it on the map? It does. Okay, yeah, so we'll go here and get that. Then we will go and get the last debt. Then we'll probably go get the horse that I've been wanting. Well, we'll hand in the debts because we're also gonna hand in this meat. Wait a minute, I forgot there's usually rabbits around here. Oh wait, those are deer. No, those are sheep. Interesting. I think that's one of the animals we need. I don't think there's a good one though. Like a 3-star one. I think they're all 2s. That's not fun.
Yeah.
I didn't like get the ramps up here. Like up this way. I thought you had to. Wait, was there a 3? I feel like I saw a 3. That's 1. So there's 2 1s, I think. I do need one for the camp. I really didn't know you could get them up this way. I thought like you had to go into the snowy mountains. I thought I had to go into the mountains. But these are kind of the mountains. I'm dumb. I kind of like playing PlayStation games on stream because if I have a tick, you guys can't really tell. Where if I'm playing something on PC, you guys can tell. Because I always feel bad when, like, I have a tick and the screen goes nuts.
I guess in some ways that makes the computer I gave you beneficial because it streams best if you're streaming PS4 games
Yeah.
as opposed to PC games.
Oh, I never noticed the rocks. That said New Hanover. That's interesting. Can I... No, I can't journal that. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, wait. It wants me to go this way. Oh, it wants me to go off a cliff. Okay. Because that's smart.
Yep.
Come on, socks. We'll make it. Oh, Jesus. Do you... Yeah, I think I do, Scarlett. I'm pretty sure I do. Pretty sure I do. Search the tree. Wait, there it is. Scarlett doesn't watch me. She's never watched me ever. It's okay. It's okay, Scarlett. I still love you. A month and 22 days. Woo! Okay, so let's go to how God, I don't know how to say his name. It's German. No. I don't think it's German, I think it's Polish. Or is it German? I do watch. Oh, Scarlett, that was adorable. Thank you. I was joking, but thank you. I just wanna check what's in this house. 'Cause it looks abandoned. Oh shit. It does look abandoned. Okay, let's see what this letter says. Mysterious servant, at the second hour under the half moon, by the great love and grace of our Savior, Kakawaba, voyager of time and galaxies, we cast off our corporeal shells so his vessel can take our spirits to the promised realm, to live in peace and power until the 2000th year, when we will return for the new chosen and worship once again at the peak of Mount Shan. In his love we rejoice always. Interesting. I don't know what Luta's doing. She's kind of quiet. I think she's setting up for stream? Question mark. Dr. Hawthorne. Oh, I didn't realize there was a dead person there. Whoops, they're all dead. Did I notice? Nope. Definitely not. It's fine. I just like taking shit that's not mine. Cocaine gum, 'cause that sounds reasonable. Cigarettes. Snake oil. Okay, what about over here? Chewing tobacco. Wacky tobacco. Okay, I think that's everything here. Oh, well, unless there's something in the chimney. Is there something? See, I'm smart, guys. Pirate room? Whoa. See, I'm not so dumb. I'm just a little dumb. Good job, me, for
I
thinking
think
to...
we are both a pair of airheads.
Why?
Because we're both intelligent, yet somehow absolutely idiotic.
I mean, speak for yourself, but yeah. Why?
You're gonna deny that occasionally you do something that you're just like, why? Why?
I mean, no, but you don't have to call me out like that. Why?
Sorry.
What did you do? Did you think you were
You
talking
need a lift?
again? Do you think you were talking again and you forgot to push the button?
No, there was nothing specific that happened other than you mentioned, I promise I'm not dumb or something like that.
Yeah, I
This
promise
is
I'm
like,
not stupid. Actually, quite intelligent. It's fine. Kentucky settlers suck, but they're so pretty. Yep. I love how Arthur just agreed, yep. I like Alina's just quiet for a good bit, and the first thing she says when she speaks again is, I think we're both airheads. Yeah, that's Lita for you. It's okay.
Look, I was reading a comment, okay? Or comic.
I mean, I was talking to you, and you ignored me
Wait,
again.
really? I'm so sorry.
Yes! Because Calbian said hello, and I said, I think she left to go do something because she's awfully quiet. And...
No, I'm still here. I was reading.
Jesus.
I promise you will have my undivided attention in just a minute.
You say that to me far too often. You're always like, babe, I love you. I'm gonna give you so much attention. And you're just quiet, and it's like, I wonder what she's doing. You're like, oh, I'm still here.
For a minute, it's like you don't need me. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just be quiet.
No, I mean, I wanted you here for comic relief.
See, I'd have to be funny for that.
I knew that's what you were gonna say.
Yeah, you opened-ended that for me.
I did.
That will be the only joke that I can manage to make.
Well, my
I also
other's
just
pretty
realized
good.
the part of the airhead thing is that earlier I had to ban someone, and I went into I went into my channel aside from where I was watching you to type in my chat to ban them. I have just come back to my computer and realized I had my OBS on the entire time. I could have just done it from there.
Did you do it?
Well, I think you're missing the part about me being stupid.
Well, did you do it?
Hey, mister.
Yes, I banned them, but I banned...
Okay.
Never mind. It went right over your head.
No, I know what you mean, but I'm just asking, like, did you at least remember to?
Well, yeah, obviously. I just...
Not quite obviously, babe. You tend to say, oh, I'm gonna do something, then you forget, and then you're like, babe, why didn't you remind me? It's like, I thought that's what you were doing.
No, I said I'm gonna do this thing right now, and went and did the thing. But I did it by going... Never mind.
No, I know what you mean. You did it the long way instead of just doing it through your OBS. I understand what you're saying.
The OBS was already open. That's the point. The OBS was already open. And I decided to go and open a tab because I forgot that OBS could do that. Or, it wasn't that I forgot, it's that it just went right over my head.
Sorry, I'm just very excited that I got a perfect pronghorn. Usually that takes me so long to do, but I did it. No, don't eat it. Just pick it. Bootsy! Thank you so much for that subscription. 7 months, Jeepers Creepers. That's almost for as long as I've been streaming. Wow, look at you go. Okay, I think I'm gonna stop by the camp first before I do that. I know I said I was gonna go to get that debt, but I might as well just go to camp and deliver these goods before they spoil, and then I will go do that. Also, my horse needs to rest a bit, so, you know.
Who's that? It's me. Look who's back.
There we go. Actually, I should brush socks. Since he is dirt. He's a dirty boy. Yeah, clean the baby. Let's give him something to eat too. What? I brushed him though.
Good morning, Arthur.
Good morning, Karen.
All right. Let me see. Many thanks, Mr. Morgan.
Wait, nope, crafting.
This camp could do with a few improvements. Why don't you take a look at my ideas?
Been an emotional mess at the wrong time. I'm sorry, Boots. Oh.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Okay, so the chuck wagon's done, because that's the only thing it needed.
A few changes never hurt.
Do I have anything to give? I don't think I have anything. Well, besides the debts. Oh, now we have the book. Now I can start buying things. There we go. Contribute. I don't think I have any items to give. Yeah, no. Oh wait, I have 55 cents. Oh, fuck. Contribute. Give money. Just started. Oh, I almost got worried for there for a second, Boot, so thank you for clarifying it's not that X, because if it was, I would come all the way there just to slap you.
Good work, Arthur.
Because, fuck. She doesn't deserve any of your time. Look at how much is just Arthur. I'd like to just point that out. Wait, what did Pearson need? He needs... Well, he said if I got him something... Leatherworking, there we go. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, then I'm not gonna do it then. Wait, do I have to buy something? That sucks, okay. Okay, what's the cheapest? I think the cheapest is the $30 one. Pretty sure. Because I don't want to do anything, yeah. I don't want to do anything too... There we go. Babe, what comic are you reading?
Herr Morgan?
I made a start on things.
I'm not reading it anymore, but I was reading Clinic of Horrors.
My pleasure.
Well, if it's pleasure you're after, there is one other. This farmer preacher fellow I met in Valentine.
Can you hear me?
Mr. Dowd.
Yes.
The opinionated
Uh-huh.
little do-gooder? Yeah, I know the one.
Cool.
I certainly know the type.
Thank you, Herr Morgan.
There's no need to thank me. Like you said, it's pleasure I'm after.
He's more slippery than he seems. I've tried being polite. Don't take any nonsense.
Nonsense? Me?
Alexa,
He
turn off the
doesn't have
light.
money, beat him.
I usually do.
I know. I know.
Okay, Scarlet, I understand. I hope you feel better.
Hi, Scarlett. We love you. I hope you feel better.
Do love you. Can I not grab a stew bowl? Did I already grab some stew? Is that why? Grab some coffee then. Coffee. Okay, so now we're gonna go to Warble's house. Collect that deck. And then I guess we're gonna get and then I guess we're gonna go get the other debt. That was English. Okay, yes, we need to go to Warble's, which is this away.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Let me pull up your chat.
I need some rabbits. Wait, what was that? I think that was a coyote or something. Oh, there's a rabbit. Are you a good rabbit? Oh, geeses. Geeses. Oh, that is a good rabbit. Shit. I need a rabbit. Where did the rabbit go? Oh, it's not gonna show me. I also need muskrats, which I think tend to be down by the water. By the water. A duck.
Yeah.
Hello, mister.
Hey there, mister. Hello.
What are you giggling about?
Just people stuff. Oh god. I think I'm gonna hop into my VC in a little bit because I said I'd hang out with Haywire and today got so fucking busy I didn't get to.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Do you want to say? Actually, let me see if he's okay to chill after I get off.
Knock, knock, Mr. Roble.
Przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
Polish.
Okay, so I can stay in here. It's cool.
English? Speak English?
Me,
Silesia.
Yeah, good for
Upper
you.
Silesia.
I'm here for money.
Okay, so
You
we're good.
borrow from a
Oh, okay.
German man.
Aha, German.
I'm seeing if I can get Mama to join us, though.
Ooh, okay.
I don't speak German.
And now I'm gonna switch
Nate.
over to my gaming stream.
I'm here
Hi,
for
guys!
money. You
Let me
borrowed
see. There we
from
go.
Leopold Strauss.
Gonna make us a little bit smaller.
Leopold Strauss.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it's time to pay. Where is it?
Well, no, have nothing. It's very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal. Where is it?
Oh, no. No. Nie.
Now, you remember where you're keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu.
If you and Jelly are sisters, are you my aunt? Fuck yeah, I am! I'll be your cool wine aunt, except I do marijuana instead.
Debt to Herr Strauss. Pay
Oh, speaking of, I need to put...
Już nie mam siły.
Oops.
No, nie. No. Please, no. Don't have money, but I have this.
Yes. Pog. Hi, Calbian.
Good, valuable.
Babe, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm sorry, I'm watching a cutscene.
I have your things.
Okay, it was like I was really quiet, and suddenly you were really quiet.
Yeah, no,
I
sorry.
have anything in here or out there.
Ooh, an antique watch. That seems valuable.
Very valuable. Good.
Not good yet.
Should I be a dick and take everything?
Yes.
I mean, my honor's high enough. I'm not gonna take the cigarettes though, because I don't really need
Longer
those.
I look, the madder I get.
What are you hiding?
What you got behind there?
So,
Hi! Wait, is Mangy there?
Is Mangy where? Is Mangy
I'm
in
not
mine?
seeing...
Don't even
No, not that I know of.
I'm not seeing Mangy Potato. Oh, are you thinking this is Mangy in my VC? No, this is my husband Al. You can type exclamation point hubby.
What she
Yeah,
needs,
no.
she needs to fix.
There. There. What do you mean I need to fix?
Well, you don't have my link, do you?
Yes.
Dead
Oh no, I don't.
successful
Jesus
recovery.
fucking Christ! I thought I fixed that. Hang on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna take everything from his house, but listen, this horse in this stable is beautiful, and I love it. I actually think it's better than socks. A Hungarian half-bred. He's pretty, look at him. Look at him.
Okay. It's
Let me check.
okay. Hang on. Here we go.
Let me check socks, because I don't think socks
There
is
you
as
go.
good as this one.
That's got both his links.
Woo.
I just beat Jedi Fallen Order. I do not know what that is.
You finally beat it, Calvin! I knew you could do it. See, I told you. I told you could do it. See, that horse in the stable is better than mine.
Oh. It tracks where I am. That's cool.
I think I might go with this horse. Yeah, I think I want to be a jerk, and I'm gonna take this horse because, right, he's pretty. Look at him. He's pretty. He's pretty. Can I search the bags? I can't. Oh fuck! I guess not. Well, okay then. Calm down, my guy. Calm down, my guy. The saddle's pretty too.
You're okay, girl.
Oh, it's a girl.
God damn it.
She's still pretty though.
Come on now.
And then Mom's gonna be joining me at 8 in my VC, so I'll regret Mom's first. Fuck, come on. This was so much easier last time I played this game.
Is that a pheasant?
I got my popcorn and sweets. Yes.
Okay, now technically this horse is mine, so can I search the bags now? Yes. Ooh, $1.88 and a gold nugget. Jesus. That's a lot of stuff in that bag, to be honest.
Oh. I miss Lilith being able to watch us.
She's grounded.
I know.
Let's go to... Actually, no, let's go back to camp, because I want to... I don't know. Let's go to Valentine, because I want to switch out my horses, and I don't want to just have this horse following me around. But I love this horse. Look how pretty she is.
Oh.
She's just so beautiful.
You better shut up that pretty mouth, or I'll shut it for you.
How much did I get for that?
You just had to get no stick
What? He's just kidnapped this woman.
killing today.
I wish you could kidnap me. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I regret that immediately. Also, check your chat, honey.
Oh, potato, hello. Hello, little potato.
Are you gonna thank them for phone?
Yes, babe, I'm in a pretty heated fight right now.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Oh, the dog is fighting me for some reason. Why? Why? It literally wants me to shoot the dog. Wait, I shot the tree. No, don't shoot the dog. Did I help the woman? Oh, she's still on the horse. Okay. There we go. Oh, jeez. Why am I still being shot at? Am I gonna have to kill Warble because he's fighting me? Yeah, they're gonna have to kill him because he's literally shooting me. Oh.
Please, cut me free.
Okay, here you go. Why did I just lose honor?
Hey,
Jeez.
what's wrong with you?
Damn it!
Jesus, I just lost more honor. That's okay.
89%.
What's 89%? Thank you, Potato, for the follow. Very much appreciated.
Got crossbeat. Cool.
Wait, where's Warble's horse? I was riding it. I've lost it. Oh, my booty. Actually, I might as well just take all this shit now, because now he's dead.
Murder! Yes, all the murder.
This is all just because I was trying to save that one woman. My honor's still pretty good, like, it's not that bad. I know, like, my honor just went down again, but look at how high it is. Now I'm just gonna take everything, because I can. Take this apple for socks. So like I said, now I could just take all his stuff. He's dead. What's he gonna do with it? Not much. Can't take the already have coffee. Oh wait, what is this? A money clip and a coin purse. Murder and pillage, I like your style. I'm not usually like this, to be honest, but I was just trying to save that lady and the things got out of hand. Snake oil.
Oh my god.
Oh, you're good what? Crackers.
Fuck. Fuck, I'm gonna die.
What are you playing?
Dishwasher the Vampire Smile.
Ah. Okay, so there's nothing there I can take.
I'm also playing it very badly.
I mean, that's okay. I have popcorn stuck. Oh, I hate that. I hate that feeling. I'm so sorry. Gun oil. Another coin purse.
Come on.
Hair tonic, yes! I will have the best hair in all the East. I say that because we are no longer in the West.
Come on, get over here. Ah.
Candy? Oh. Wish you could give candy to Jack. I mean, he's a little boy. He deserves some fun in his life, you know what I mean? What is that? I feel like that's something I can take, but it's not letting me. What if I close the drawer? Oh, you can't. See, there you go. It's 2 gold earrings. Interesting.
Ah, okay.
More jewelry. Jesus. Canned meat. Can't eat any canned
Ow.
fruit. Can't take those cigarettes, so there's nothing else to take. So did I leave anything on the table? Like, is this stuff? No. Okay. I'm kinda sad that his horse ran off, though. God. Oh, Jesus! Am I gonna have to shoot this dog? I mean, I killed his owner.
No! We don't hurt peppers.
But he's attacking me! Oh, wait. What?
So we befriend him.
Jesus. It won't let me befriend him. Oh, there's a person. It's killing me. It's literally Cujo. Oh, I'm dead. Fun fact, Cujo is a Saint Bernard. Another fun fact, Beethoven was a Saint Bernard.
Isn't Beethoven that, like, weird dog?
Yes. If that's how you wanna call him, yes.
I cannot figure out how to go from here.
Creeping Time. That sounds like a terrifying herb. Hi, Odin. Can you sit, Bubba? Hey, sit. Sit. Can I have a kiss? Thank you. Make everything sound so delicious.
Come on.
Welcome back, potato.
Hi, potato.
I still feel bad that Warble's horse ran off. It makes me sad. Wait, there's a stranger over here. Let's see what this is about.
Yep.
I am free from the evil of the popcorn. Yeah, I hate that feeling. It's
What?
awful.
Why did you eat the popcorn in the first place?
Because they're hungry. They want popcorn. Why do you need a reason to eat
fair.
popcorn?
Mister?
Hey, partner.
Yep.
This way. Okay, there's a stranger somewhere in this area. Are you up there, Mr. Stranger?
Okay, cool.
Oh, yes.
Just don't understand this at all. Hey, over here. Senor, can I show you something?
I
What's
guess.
the problem?
Problem? No, there's no problem. Quite the contrary. Well, there is a problem. For me, but not for you.
All right. I ain't got time for
No, wait! Give me a minute of your life. I might just change it forever. I'm sure you will have heard of me. Maximo Cristobal Valdespino, the renowned explorer.
this. Can't say I have.
There has been
I
much
have.
written about me. I
Even
once had
though,
high tea with the Viceroy of India. I helped liberate South America. I've climbed mountains and swum across
Arthur's like, yep,
seas.
okay.
I have had many women. I've spent the last 3
Weird
months
flex, but
hunting
okay.
treasure on the American frontier. Beautiful country. Reminds me a lot of Almeria. But tomorrow I set sail for the island.
I want to knock
of
this man
Oahu,
unconscious,
in the
yeah.
Japanese archipelago, in search of the legendary Tokushima sapphire.
Well, good for you.
No, hold on. You see this map here? It was made by the Jacob gang. They rob banks all the way from here. to
Oh, it's 8.
California.
I gotta head into my VC so that Mama can
Oh,
find
them
me.
you have heard of,
Oh,
but
jeez.
me?
Oh, jeez, it's 8 already. Fudge.
Yeah! I love you, baby. Text me. I want to write.
They
love
created
you.
2 maps to ensure
I love you. Mwah. And check out that website before you head upstairs.
Okay.
Drawn here.
Me.
Okay.
Yes. Unfortunately, I am out of time now, but I am prepared to sell it to you.
I
for
don't
the
want to
low
leave,
price
but I
of-
want to hang out with me.
I try for
I don't see why you have to leave.
You, given the potential
Mama.
I don't see why you have to leave.
I mean, true. I can tell her to join your VC too. So, yeah.
Well, I'm interested in the map, but not so interested in the haggle. Why don't you just hand it over instead?
Yes, you're funny.
No, I'm not.
Listen, give me the map. I'm done asking.
Oh my! Here, take.
Haha!
Just let me be. No voy a morir por este mapa.
Was that better? At least I stole the map from him. My honor's still good too. Wait,
Okay,
where's my horse at? I'm happy again. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's all for you, potato. unlocked new equipment at the trapper. Wicked.
Time to go, boy.
Town to go, boy. Okay, we need to go. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit longer because I feel bad because I started kind of late. Wait, maybe we should go. No, we're gonna go. No, I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm confused. Let's go get this last debt and then we'll go do stuff. I mean, it doesn't make sense because we're closer to Reverend Swanson, but I really want to go get the debts done. I love that I didn't even lose any honor from stealing that map, too.
Okay. Turning on Discord. Yay! We're gonna have a mama join.
Yay.
You sound so unenthused.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm just getting tired.
I feel it.
Excuse me. Thank you, Potato, for the treat for Odin. My cat is not happy.
Buddy?
Most cats aren't happy.
I need to pull up Discord so I can pull Mama in. Mama, when you get in, just we're in our server. Just join like any VC. We should mod Mama. Actually, no. I should let you decide that.
No, we should.
Gold, partner. I ain't seen so much as a fleck round here.
I love that his horse is laying down.
Ooh, great! I am faced with a monster called Goreface to kill.
Whoa, that's actually a really good horse.
Oh god!
Jealous.
I thought this was supposed to be an easy game.
Nope.
Ah!
Lies.
Baby, help me!
I can't do
I'm
that.
gonna die.
Yep.
This is where the story really begins. This is where the story ends.
Hi, Mama. Oh wait, no, hang on. There she is. Hi, Mama.
Hey, baby.
Ah! I am be scared of my game right now. How are you?
Too bad. Not too bad at all.
Yay. How was your day?
Oh, don't ask.
I just did, so you gotta tell me.
Oh. Well, we didn't have a truck today, so I figured I'd go in, put out the back stock, do an order,
Mr.
then do
Thomas
the
Jones?
transfers, and, you know, the basic stuff I do the days we don't have an order. Or that we don't have a truck. No.
Ain't
He
it
says I'm
turn,
very
Mr.
quiet.
Downs?
They say I'm very quiet. I'm sorry.
Please, sir.
Okay, hang on. Let me try turning her up louder. She's a little quiet on my end, too.
Please. I have a
Okay,
problem,
Mom,
sir,
speak.
please.
Okay.
Don't care
Woof.
about
Oh,
your
oh, God. Okay. They should definitely be able to hear you both now.
this.
Okay.
I've turned you both up to like 145 or something. Ow. Baby, can you talk?
Yes, baby.
Okay,
I'm working. I'm working as hard as I can.
Okay. So I get in there, and he has left me half of the truck to do. He did not even touch
I'm not running anywhere.
half a dozen things. And I'm like, you know, when I have a truck by myself, I stay over, I get it done. You know, I might leave the odds and
No
ends
understanding.
if I've already been there 10 hours.
This is
Bastard.
not okay.
Oh yeah, this is not okay.
Please.
And when
show
he
some
says
compassion.
something about why I didn't get anything done,
Reasonable.
I'm gonna be like, you left me 200 pieces to put out. That's a small truck.
Money from my business pocket.
By myself on a
Did you
Sunday.
tell
Oh, yeah.
Eddie?
You took the money.
Eddie wasn't
You
here
won't
today.
sit back, what's not to understand.
You should tell Eddie.
Well, Where's our
And his
money?
excuse is going to be that he was there by himself yesterday, and it's like, dude, no excuse.
Then sell your wife.
I'm
Pay a
seriously
family.
considering
Shut
having a
up.
muscle
We
cramp
like your idea of
Friday,
charity. Is that clear?
one that I have to take muscle relaxers for, which means I can't drive, so I can't go to work.
What are you looking at?
Yes.
Thomas,
I said what you looking at, woman.
my husband isn't
Which
well.
will give me Thursday and Friday
If we could
off.
just have more.
Like I said, we ain't nobody's idea of charity. Get us
You
some
should do it. 110%.
Yeah. Because this dude, oh my effing god.
Is this your manager?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh. And I'm like, you do not leave this kind of cleanup for me to do. No. The reason me too, Jimbles. The reason that I didn't want to be a manager is because I'm conscientious enough that, you know, I'd be the one staying over and making sure that stuff got
When was the last time a woman was a manager outside of, like, your store, though?
oh, there are plenty of them.
I never hear about them.
Yeah, well, that's because I only complain about the bad ones.
The men's, yeah.
No, just the bad ones.
I guess he did. Was Sue a manager?
Sue? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I complain plenty about her. But also, you remember the other store down the street?
Mm-hmm.
They had a produce manager that was a woman for quite a while, remember?
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby Al, are you still there?
Yes, I am. I'm just listening.
Okay, you're just being very quiet. I was concerned.
I'm just listening.
Okay.
But yeah, we have plenty of female managers. That's not it. It's just that
They're not the ones that are a problem, usually.
usually not.
Except for Sue. Sue was god awful. Oh wait, and that HR one, and Vicky. Okay, maybe there are some. I just usually hear about the ones you work with, which always seem like that.
Renee.
Renee is
the floral person right now. Oh my!
I thought that was Vicky.
No, Vicky bounces between floral when they have to have her and the deli, and of course our deli manager is Cindy.
Okay, wait. Then I must not be thinking of the right one. The girl I'm remembering was like, wasn't her name like Karen or something? She was like
Yes.
Vicky's manager, and Vicky was like so sick and tired of her.
Mm-hmm.
Karen was an actual Karen?
That was Karen.
Yeah.
That was actually Karen. And she deserved the name. Karen on the back door does not.
He's almost dead.
Although, really, don't piss
They
Karen
say
on the
lawyers
back door off.
destitute. You were a fool for lending them the
She's
money.
a black lady about my
People
age.
want
Oh my
desperate.
god, don't
Don't
piss
seem
her
so
off. She'll come
interested in my
after you.
proposition.
Of course.
She's a doll.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it was Karen, and Renee is actually worse than Karen.
Interesting.
Of course.
If you can possibly believe it. But in any event, no, I had a really good conversation that went way late last night on in my Twitter DMs about antique books of all things. And
Wait, was last night the one where I had to call you? No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
And
I remember that you I remember that it was something that worried Jumbles.
Yeah.
Yes, I was very upset because we started getting off on the ages, and people who were 22 and 23 are saying, "Oh, I'm so old," and I'm like,
That's such bullshit. I hate that.
and then
They didn't mean it maliciously, honey. They were doing the
no,
meme of everything hurts. I feel so old.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
They
still.
weren't
No, there was
thinking.
nothing malicious about this, and I mentioned that somebody asked me how old I was, and I told them, and they were like, "Oh, you're my mom's age. You're my grandmother's age," and I'm like,
Without thinking about it, I'm sure.
"Oh, of course not," because you have to actually be this age or know somebody who is and be very close to them to know that that's going to be like, oh my God,
Yeah.
don't put me in the grave just yet, people. And of course, as much as I love Heartstopper, I'm sitting here going, I want somebody to be boyfriends with. So, that's not helpful.
Hey,
Because,
that's what Lita wants to give me.
What?
Valerian root.
yes.
Wait.
I just thought
Valerian.
it was... Yeah, it's in my game. I just thought it was interesting.
Oh, I'm not. Okay.
But yeah, so that just kind of the whole business, and I was already kind of in a fragile place, so root is helpful. Thank you, Jimbles.
Yeah, I was really happy to see your profile photo back this morning.
Yeah, I was much better after I finished talking to my friend last night, who has, oh my God, my dream job. I did not know what they did until last night professionally, and my friend works in a rare book room.
That's amazing.
And I'm like, I want that job so bad. And of course, we have no rare book room in Chattanooga.
Mom!
Okay, I'm doxing me. You're elsewhere.
Yes, and everybody knows that I'm about to move in with you.
He said when it was convenient.
I'm sorry. Can you take that out of the VOD?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Al.
He'll find something too.
Okay, there is no rare book room here.
Well now, Mr. Morgan.
Excuse me, my timer just went off for food. I'll be right back.
I think we're gonna try and go get that horse again. Because why not? Because why not, why not, why not?
And now that has to cool. So I'm back for a minute. And then I'm talking to Pizza today, and Pizza tells me that he's very interested in antique books.
Oh my goodness, potato with the dad joke. Let me see. See in our list of dad jokes.
I'm actually making spanakopita, Jimbles.
I wonder if we should flag this for flashing lights.
Where do you find a cow with no legs?
At the beef store.
Close. It's wherever you left it.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground beef.
Yup.
I love us. That was adorable.
We is family.
That was adorable.
Spanakopita is filet dough. It's Greek, stuffed with feta cheese and spinach. And I love it. Lita is not a fan. But to me, it's very delicious. It's kind of a treat.
What do you call a cow with 3 legs? What do you call a cow with 3 legs?
Lean beef.
Lean beef. Ah. I love how that laugh sounded like I was dying. Because I was.
We are all dying.
On the inside.
I love spinach. I like spinach in things, just not specifically spanakopita.
Yeah.
I like spinach.
Spinach is good for us.
What do you call a cow with 2 legs? I don't know. What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
Well, we already did lean, so I don't know.
He said Karen. I love that. That was good.
That's so rude to the poor, cows.
My aunt's name is Karen, and I hate her. Unapologetically, too.
Is this the one that sold your house without...
Yes. She is also the one that killed my grandmama. And killed my grandpapa. And... what else did
Wait,
she do?
how?
Well, the thing is... she was my grandmother's, what's it called?
Caregiver?
What's it called?
Caregiver?
Lord?
No, like when you have papers for when they're gonna die and shit.
There. How's it going? Well, it
Um,
ain't going at all.
The person
We're
who
about ready to call it quits, to be honest with you.
enacts the will, or the person who takes care of them?
I hate to ask. But,
Power of attorney!
Is
There
there
you
any
go.
way that you could help us
Power of
get the
attorney there.
supplies that we need to
Yeah.
finish?
Okay, and what?
So,
Well,
when my grandmother was in hospice,
there's a logging camp
instead of,
over
you
in
know,
Big Valley, pretty much
shelling
west
out
of
the
here
money that
might
they
have
had
lumber for sale.
for a good care team, she pinched pennies and got a very shitty service. And one of the nurses from this service dropped my grandmother after my father and I both told her repeatedly, do not let go of my grandmother. She is not stable. I am not strong enough to hold on to her. And she dropped my grandmother, and I swear to God that when she fell, like, it set off an aneurysm because she passed away, like, not too long after that. Like, literally weeks after that.
it's possible.
It's just, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate her.
What? I'm dead? Jesus fucking crisis.
But yeah, I went ahead and put the profile pic back so that you all would know I was okay.
Oh,
Last night I wanted to disappear for a while. I didn't deactivate or anything like that. I just disappeared for a minute.
also, hello, Dougie. Yes, you can have hugs. Oh, we got a dad joke from Dougie.
I'm sorry I worried you. Honestly, don't worry. Even if I go dark for a little bit, I'm okay. I will be okay. I'm just doing self-care.
This is a really morbid joke after what I just said about my grandmother, but I'm gonna say it. I'm thinking of having my ashes stored in a glass urn. Remains to be seen.
Ooh.
No! God, I'm dying! How do I fix that?
Thank you, Dougie, for the hydrate. Thank you, Potato, for the posture check. Thank you, Jimbles, for the posture check. And I would like to wish Christopher a happy birthday tomorrow, if I remember.
Oh! Continue. Let me just back out of that and get some healing items. Because I am not prepared for that fight yet.
Apparently
Holy
not.
shit.
Well, looks like you're almost there.
Whew. God.
Where's the dishwasher part of this?
The dishwasher is a character that you can play as. I've not interacted with them yet in game.
Oh. Hey, sheep. How are you?
Hi, sheep. Tyrant would like you to know that it is sometimes healthy to take a break, and I agree.
Yes. I do agree.
You should have said put them in an hourglass so you can still tell people they're wasting time. I love that. Ah, funny.
Funny joke.
Babe, Dougie wants to know if the games came in yet.
Not yet, no.
Queasy feeling you've been having? Think that's 'cause
Okay,
It's gonna
sheep.
take them a little bit.
Mine came in like 2 days after
You
he
think you're
ordered
the
them.
tough one out here?
Well, yes, but it is Sunday.
I've only got to click my fingers and this town will string you up and call it justice.
Look at you. Another coward.
What were you gonna say, Mama?
Tough.
You looking to prove
Sheep
something
just had a really fun situation, I suspect that's with sarcasm, with friends and family, and I'm wondering what's going
What
on.
happened?
It's all a big misunderstanding.
You okay? Do I need to kill someone?
Confused about that.
I will totally kill someone for you.
She's the murder rabbit, of course she will.
I need more donations for the for my curry. Also, if somebody wants to type lurk and then unlurk in my chat real quick, I have new commands.
We don't tolerate shit like you around here.
Okay.
Make yourself scarce.
Let's
I'll
see.
be on my way.
I was not there.
Clear. That's right. Do as you're told.
Keep moving.
Homework.
I'm really proud of that one.
Like it. I like it. But yeah, I have discovered that if I'm feeling upset and sad, put on some bouncy music and work on a book. One way or another. Oh, Lita.
Yeah?
I have decided that if I should ever start streaming, I know what I should do now.
Okay.
There's a guy on YouTube who does dad stuff. Teaches you things like how to tie a tie and how to change your
Yes, I am aware of him. He is cool.
Yes. Somebody needs to do mom stuff.
Like how to darn something.
How
How
to
to-
sew a button.
How to sew a button, how to mend a seam or a hem,
Ooh,
how to thread a
God.
needle,
How's that horse doing? I got space
Okay.
for you if you need steak.
how to get blood out of white sheets. Because
Which especially girls need.
I was about to say, every girl in the world needs this.
Yes.
Nobody teaches this.
No.
And it's like, why?
Fine saddles here.
Why does nobody tell the young girls, no, absolutely not. Sheep? Bleach sets the stain.
Yeah, no. Plus, bleach is just really bad overall.
Bleach is the worst thing you can do for a blood stain. Absolutely. But also how to wash your silks, how to take stains out of silk. Just in case you ever need to know.
Got some real
And of
shit.
course,
Oh God, I'm gonna die. Oh shit.
and of course some fun things like how to short sheet a bed.
You can tell the difference with these additions.
Short sheets?
Yes.
What is that?
It's where you make up the bed, but you make it up so that when somebody gets in it, they think they're getting into a nicely made up bed. And then they try to put their feet down and they can't.
I do that to myself on accident and I hate it.
My mom does hospital corners when she makes a bed because she's worked in nursing homes
Yes.
a lot, so she tends to do hospital corners. And that's the only way I know how to make a bed.
Hospital corners are great.
I don't know what that means.
It's the same way I
Ugh.
showed you how to do your
I'm
sheets.
convinced horses love that.
Where you-
Oh, where it's like folded over
Right.
a second time.
Yeah, I taught you how to do hospital corners. I just never called them that.
Kinda like the dreadlocks for some reason.
I always assumed that was how it was supposed to be done.
That is how it's supposed to be.
My parents do it differently because my dad was in the military and my mom worked in nursing homes. So it's like funny when they both make beds.
Oh god.
Oh, I love the braid. The braid's pretty.
Oh, but no, sheep. If you want to know what you do for blood stains, is hit it with cold water.
Cold water
If you
and
possibly-
hydrogen peroxide.
Thank you, Lita.
Sorry.
You play your game. I'll do the teaching.
Sorry. Oh god.
But yes, and a cold water soak, if you hit it fast enough and it hasn't gotten warm, like you haven't had to wear it half the day,
Which girls usually do.
yeah, will usually be enough. The problem is that if it got warm or if it dried or
Good to see you
both,
again, sir.
worst,
Got everything you need.
you're probably going to have to hit it with some hydrogen peroxide, especially like
Sure, I'm
blood
always
stains have
willing
been
to
there.
speak up.
No. Oh god.
Hi, coffee.
Hi, Coffee!
Alright. I think I'm actually going to end stream now.
Make sure to check out that website before you go
I
upstairs.
will. I'm going to actually upload this to YouTube. So I will look at that while I do that. Sound fair?
Fine.
Apparently, Thomas Downs
I
has got
believe
himself
Lita and I are playing Don't Starve together tomorrow because tomorrow is a date night.
Yes. And I will not be able to be there, I don't think. I have to work tomorrow. Unfortunately. Normally my day. Oh.
And now we play the long game.
You know, Coffee says that they can only lurk because they're streaming, but when they're done, if you're still on, they'll raid you.
We'll see. I'm not streaming for very long tonight, but thank you, Corey.
However, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As I said, Lita and I should be playing Don't Starve together tomorrow for date night, and I'm actually going to send you guys on over to her. What do you mean that's an invalid username? I know it's long, but I know how to spell it, I swear.
Fred Dreamer? Is that how you say that?
People been talking about Curse and Valentine as long as I
Hey,
can
Freya.
remember. Some reckon this was Indian land once.
I'm
but
sorry, I
ain't
probably
sure.
mispronounced that. Hi, Dreamer. How are you? I feel like I recognize you, but I'm afraid I'm a little bit distracted right now, so it's hard to remember. But hi! Thank you for popping in. God damn it, I